The driving force was I was looking for a real-time communication between the parents and the teachers, and it has been a huge, huge success. Everybody is so happy. I love it. The parents are extremely happy. We have grandparents, we've got aunts and uncles in England and other countries that are sending us messages on HiMama. I don't think we've heard a negative thing about it. It's a really fantastic program, and all of the staff, after the initial training, are very hands-on and they love it.
The parents love it, teachers love it, the kids love being able to see their pictures at the end of the day with their parents. It makes keeping track of everything just a little bit easier. They've got the tablet with them everywhere they go, so taking photos during the day is really easy instead of sharing a camera between rooms.
I just find it's a lot easier to communicate because I don't get to see all the parents all the time because my shift is usually early in the morning and then I get off early in the afternoon. So I don't get to see all the parents. So it's a good way to communicate back and forth with them, letting them know like how their child's day is doing. And it's just become a lot easier.
Sometimes when you pick your child up later in the day, you're not necessarily seeing the people that were with him all day if you're picking up right at the end. So we get it directly to us, directly from the people that were with him all day, which I really like.
And we both get it, so she'll get an email to her and I'll get her to email to me, and then I like the option of having that also sent out to family members, so the fun stuff that he does during the day gets sent off to them.
I love feeling like I'm still in the know of what's going on in his day, because otherwise you just kind of go by their word. That's the relieving part, is that I know he's interacting with other kids. I can see that he's playing in the water, or that he's like doing some of the sensory. For now, I just know that he's, you know, whether it's the climbing, I can see his progress in things, or how much he might be walking in a day. Even if it's just a snippet, I know he's doing it. And if anything, I find that I don't feel like I'm repeating his day.
And then as a parent side, like I love seeing that my son's enjoying himself throughout the day. I love knowing how much he's eating and what he's kind of staying away from and stuff like that. So it's a lot easier for me to know. And to help him grow at home as well.
The other thing that we really like is just the ease with which we can communicate. So, I mean, yes, we could always pick up the phone before and talk to teachers, but I felt like, oh, maybe it's not a good time. They're outside, they're, you know, lunch or whatever. I never knew if it was a good time to call. So this way, you know, I can just send a quick little email, a message on my time when I've got a second, and then I get a response back really fast, which I've been really impressed with. But obviously when they've got the time and the opportunity to get back to me, and I don't feel like I'm interrupting.
I've noticed parents are more relaxed when dropping off and stuff like that, because they can kind of, beforehand, they don't really know they're dropping the child off for the day, and they'll see them when they pick them up. Right now, we can send them pictures throughout the day.
If the child comes in that's a little upset that day and they're worried if they're having a good day or not, we'll send them an update showing a picture of them playing and happy, saying having a great day, and they're thrilled.
We were having a bad morning and we came into school and she didn't want me to leave. So I was like, you gotta stay, the usual, no rain, gotta go to work. And then I was feeling kind of down after I left her. But 2 hours later, there was a picture that was sent from HiMama. And it was like, look at mommy, I'm doing better now, I'm happy. So it brought tears to my eyes, I have to admit. It was an awesome feeling.
Happy parents. Absolutely happy parents. And the fact that I can go in on my computer at my head office and I can check on every single center, every single room. I can check attendance. I can check their progress reports. If I see an issue or I have a recommendation, all it is a phone call to them to say, can you go in and have a look at it? So it's, but the main thing is happy parents. Supervisors were very excited from the beginning. Staff were a little hesitant, thinking it was going to be more work. However, once we had the training, once we showed them what it was all about, I would say within 2 days they are ecstatic.
It's a lot easier once you get into it. It's not as intimidating as you think it would be.
It is extremely user-friendly. It's really easy to figure out all the things they have to do, and it makes everything great, and the feedback from parents is phenomenal.
I think it is well designed. I think it looks very professional. Like, my husband's in the world of mobile apps and those kinds of things, so he knows this very well, and he's been very impressed with the quality. The usability of it is fantastic.
And my husband loves it. He works late, so while he's at work, he gets updates, so he's able to see what he's doing and how his day's going. He loves it.
Instead of doing up newsletters or teachers talking to them at the end of the day, maybe mom comes, dad doesn't get the message. This way we know they've got any messages for supplies, if their child's had a great day, a rough day. It just opens up the lines of communication, and it makes everything more streamlined and in the moment.
I also like the updates saying like, and tomorrow's water day, or tomorrow's, something's going on, so make sure you're bringing your towels or whatever you need for it, because sometimes the reminder we'll both forget. But it's there, it's right there, you can consult it, it comes to your inbox right away. So
because before it used to be on the door of the room, and depending on what kind of day you're having or how fast you're trying to get in or out, you would miss it, but it comes right to your inbox.
I think it holds the teachers and the girls in the room more accountable for their programming. So if they are saying we are doing this today, they need to have that documentation and the photos to show that they actually did it. So it's holding everybody a little bit more accountable to kind of increase their programming and make it a little bit more challenging for the kids and a little bit more exciting, and really follow through with their program plan every day, which is fantastic.
And I think it's a nice balance, as we had talked about before, as an alternative to video. I think it's less intrusive on their day, and I like having the happy moments. There's a whole day, and it's nice to have that little snapshot of one part of the day. If I was able to click onto a video, I think that would be more stressful, and it would totally take away from my work capability.
There's a mom's group on Facebook the other day, and there was so much chatter going, oh, my center just started, HiMama, we're so excited. And then someone else said, what center did you go to? Then they posted where they went, but it actually went Helping Hands Curtis, Helping Hands Westney, Helping Hands, and it was so funny. So would I recommend it to a director? Yes, I would, but we're perfectly happy with our centers doing it. It's definitely the way of the future.
It's made other parents ask me more about the daycare center.
But now having HiMama, we would, if ever need to look for a new daycare, would look for something, a daycare that's using HiMama. It promotes it to a higher level in terms of the facility.
But it just adds a little bit more to the value that we're paying for, knowing that he's doing all these different activities and seeing him have a good time, and then the ability to go back and share those moments with him.
It's great because now I have photos of her daycare, and then I cut and clip them, and I make a photo album for her for when she gets older. So now I have Daycare Years, and a lot of people don't have the Daycare Years. They only have the school years. All I know is that this is one of the best apps that I have on my phone. To create an app of for a daycare for people who work long hours and get to see your child throughout the day, it's like you're not missing anything. So I love this app. I appreciate that it's within this daycare because I think we're special here.
I love HiMama and I rave about it, and I am probably the biggest fan of HiMama, and it was the biggest pleasant surprise out of the whole daycare. I mean, I love the teachers, and my son loves the teachers, and I love the center and everything that it has, but HiMama it's the cherry on top for me.